So here's an understatement. There are a lot of people who want to be president in 2020, and betting on which candidate is going to win is actually easier than ever. There are tons of sites, ones like OddsShark, OddsChecker, sports betting. To explain all this, we got some help from someone named James Murphy. A long time ago, he was just an English lit major trying to become a professor, and he found sports betting.
Here I am 20-something years later.
Now he's the head odds maker at a site called Sports Insider, and he says betting on politics is nothing new. Take the 1916 election between Woodrow Wilson and Charles Evan Hughes. He says the equivalent of $300 million was placed in bets.
It was conducted in the open. In some areas, the state election or the city and state election commissions ran the betting.
Now Murphy says we're in a renaissance of sorts where a lot of people are spending money on political betting. In fact, he estimates about $1 billion was spent on the 2016 election across the globe.
It went from a very niche activity, particularly among U.S. bettors, into something that people really were interested in.
So let's get into the numbers. As of last week, Trump had the best odds in the group with a negative 110. That means you have to bet $110 just to get $100 back. Way different story for the Democrats. They have way bigger payouts simply because their odds are lower. $100 on Kamala Harris, for example, will get you $600 if she wins. If Elizabeth Warren wins, the payout is $900. And for Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, that payout is $1,000. But can these betting odds really be used as a predictor in a race? Murphy thinks so.
You'll see a lot of times the odds move, and then a few days later a poll will come out kind of underscoring the same type of dynamic.
But before you run off and start making bets, we should probably talk about what's legal in this country and what's not. Turns out political betting remains illegal in this country. So that means that regulated sites like bwin are just not going to let you bet. You can still turn to those unregulated sites, but just know you're still breaking the law. Deep in the rabbit hole, this is Evan Koslof, WUSA 9.